It's time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online for all your web design needs at sonicwebstudios.com. The Mike Wagner Show brings you interesting people doing interesting things all across the globe. Now, let's get started on the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com. Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking a budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. Also on Facebook at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can also download and listen on SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, or iHeartRadio, and watch the interview on YouTube. We have a very unique gentleman from New York. He was born in Germany, raised in Texas. He's an actor, writer, rapper, and producer. And one time he also played basketball, and how he got through to where he's at. He worked some construction jobs. He did some bagging of groceries, and he also starred in 33rd Road, I Have a Problem, Undercover Brother, and The Last Fishing Trip. And he's got a lot of great things going on. So the most unique person in the show business right now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you from Germany to Texas to New York, and right here on the Mike Wagner Show, Lester Greene. Lester, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, what's going on, Mike? Thanks for having me. That was some introduction right there. I like it.
Well, imagine if you had that like you play basketball, those big intros. So we have that. So, well, you were born in Germany, raised in Texas. You're an actor, writer, rapper, and producer. One time you also played basketball, and you also starred in a few movies, and you've got some projects that are coming up. You've worked with quite a few notables. But first, before we get to all that, tell us how I got started in show business.
Well, so I started out as just making music, producing my own songs and things like that. And then I quickly transitioned into acting. So I started doing background work. And then I realized that I wanted to actually speak. I wanted to have lines. So then I started auditioning for short films and student films. And then I started booking feature films. And then I started booking television roles. And ever since then, I've been addicted.
Addicted in a good way, too. And
exactly.
And, of course, you also worked with 50 Cent, Alec Baldwin, and Peter Miner, and Rachel Ray. And you appeared in also many commercials. And tell us about some of the experiences you've worked with those, and what were they like working with them?
Oh, so I got a chance to work with Alec Baldwin. He teaches at the Southampton Theater program, and so I got a chance to audition for the program, and I got in, and he was one of the instructors, so I studied with him, and it was just so cool because he was so down to earth. He was very funny. I thought he was this big, serious guy, but he was so cool and relaxed, and I got a chance to work on some material, and he gave me some good advice. He was just telling me to just be calm and natural on camera. Don't feel like you need to stress yourself about anything. He said, just have a conversation. It's just dialogue. And I just learned so much from it. It was a great experience. I never got a chance to work with somebody like him. So that was cool. And then I also got a chance to work with 50 Cent on a television show called 50 Central. And that was fun. I'm a huge fan of 50 Cent. I love his music. I used to rap. So obviously he's one of my guys that I looked up to coming up. So it was a great experience. I love working with people in general, but it's always nice to work with celebrities.
Mm-hmm. You also worked with Peter Miner and Rachel Ray as well, too, and you could also fill us in on what's it like working with them, and who would you appear with those guys?
Yeah, so Peter Miner, he teaches at the Terry Schreiber Studios, so I got a chance to go to that studio. It's a big studio here in New York City. I don't know if you're familiar with it, so I trained with him. I think I took a 6-week course with him. It was based on scene study work and regular acting stuff. So that was a great experience. And then I got a chance to work with Amari Harwick, and the list goes on and on. Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun, too. And what actually influenced you into becoming an actor?
So, like I said before, I did the music thing, and then I got a chance to just watch Lorenz Tate act. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Hmm.
He's a big television actor. He does a lot of films. So I saw him act, but I was only a background actor at the time. But I watched him, and I was so inspired. And I said to myself, I could actually see myself doing what he does. And so from that moment on, I told myself I want to be an actor, and I want to be able to have lines. I want to be able to have a conversation. I want to just be able to have dialogue with other actors, and the rest is history.
Yeah, it sounds like it, too. You're having a lot of fun with it. You also starred in 33rd Row, I Have a Problem, Undercover Brother, and The Last Fishing Trip. And tell us how you got involved in those projects and who'd you work with?
Yeah, so with the last fishing trip, I starred in it and I produced it myself. And I had my friend Chris Fox shoot it. He edited it, did a great job with that. And I starred alongside Diane Bakos. She's an incredible actress. She used to be an anchor woman for years and years. So it was great to work with her. And then 33rd Road, that's another project that I self-produced and starred in. That's coming out soon. I work with Nina Fiore and, of course, Chris Fox again. So that was cool. So that should be coming out pretty soon. And then I'm working with Dieta West on a show or a TV series called I Have a Problem. And I'll be working with her and Ashley Bloom and, of course, Chris Fox again. I don't know if you noticed, but I work with Chris Fox a lot. So, yeah, I just got a lot of projects that I'm working on, and I'm just trying to stay busy.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like you're doing a really good job as well, too. And, of course, we'll get to a little bit more about your background and your upcoming projects. You also won some awards, but first of all, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking a budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com. Also on Facebook at facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can also download and listen on SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also watch the interview on YouTube as well. We're here with Lester Greene, the born in Germany, raised in Texas, actor, writer, rapper, producer, and also one-time played basketball as well, too. And he also appeared with 50 Cent, Alec Baldwin, Peter Miner, and Rachel Ray, and appeared in quite a few movies as well, too. And of course, with you being born in Germany and, just being raised in Texas. So just tell about your journey and how long have you lived in Germany? What did your parents do? And where'd you go to school in Texas?
So, yeah, my father was in the military for 20-plus years. So we did a lot of bouncing around. So we started in Germany, and then we went to Texas, and we went back to Texas, and we went to Georgia, and then we came to New York. And so I was just all over the place. I went to a school called Logan Elementary School in Texas and went there. I did a little running, did a little track, did a little football, a little of everything. I guess my experiences have shaped who I am now as an actor, so I can kind of go and work anywhere. I don't feel out of place because I'm so used to being in different environments. I think it's so important to just open yourself up to different experiences and different environments.
Mm-hmm. And how have you lived in Germany, by the way, before moving to the States?
Yes, I was only in Germany for 5-6 years. I was born there, and then I left when I was about 5 or 6. So I wasn't there long enough to actually pick up the language. But that is something that I plan on doing in the near future. I'm hoping that I can go back to Germany and maybe pick up the language and maybe even just stay out there for a little bit. I don't know what acting's like out there, but I'm willing to explore it.
Mm-hmm. And whereabouts in Germany were you born? Were you in Berlin, Stuttgart, or whereabouts?
Well, I was born in Bremerhaven, Germany. I don't know if you know where that is, but I was born there. And then, like I said before, we did a lot of traveling around. And so I just ended up here in New York. But now I'm moving to Atlanta because I've been getting so much work out there in Atlanta. I just booked a SAG feature film called Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always through my manager, Ben Padaway. So I'm going to be shooting that in Pennsylvania. And then from there, I'm going to be moving to Atlanta next month to shoot a series called Cycles that I just booked. So I hear Atlanta's the new hot spot. So I guess I'm going to try my hand over there and see what works.
It sounds like a lot of people that head over to Atlanta. It has become a real hot spot as well, too. And, of course, you also play a little bit of basketball as well, too. You can tell us a little bit about that, and perhaps you had some hoop dreams at one point.
Yeah, I did. I think we all did at some point. We all thought we could be a professional athlete in some aspect. But as I got older, I realized that it's a lot more difficult than it looks. And I was pretty good. I played varsity basketball at Jamaica High School, but I guess I wasn't good enough. I had the physical gifts, but I couldn't get that mental game down. I couldn't learn the plays. I was that guy who was very athletic, but when it came to learning the plays and applying it on the court, I just couldn't pick it up. So I knew that I had to find something else to be good at, if you will.
Mm-hmm. And that's where you took up acting. You went into writing and everything else as well, too. So it sounds like you made an interesting transition from basketball to writing to actor. So just almost a good choice there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad I did the writing thing. I went to Queens College. I majored in English and I minored in journalism. And then I was able to release and produce 4 albums on iTunes. One's called The Green Room, The Greenhouse Effect, Cocktails, and No Bush Straight. So I feel like I've done a lot in a short time span. So I'm very proud of that.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like very interesting as well, too. Of course, you've been in different environments. And, what's the one thing that just caused you to, change your life perspective, like a shooting or anything like that?
Yeah, I feel like there's always moments that just really hit us personally. And when I saw somebody get killed right in front of me, I think that really shook me up. And I wanted to write about it. And that's when I started writing. I started putting words to paper, and then I started rapping and trying to put it into a song. And that whole shooting just sparked a whole new train of thought. I never even thought that I could write or rap or even act. So I guess there's always a silver lining somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly, yeah. And do you base most of your writings as well, too, with your experiences like in Germany or playing basketball or school or shootings or anything like that?
Well, for the most part, my music is pretty easygoing, easy listening. It's not hardcore. There's no profanity. So I try to keep it clean and fun because I want everybody to listen to it, from kids to grandparents to teenagers to adults, you name it. So for the most part, my stuff is generally fun and playful.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like you're having fun with it, too. And who are some of your favorite singers, groups, actors, and TV shows growing up?
Growing up, I loved Growing Pains. Rest in peace to Alan Thicke. He was a great actor. I like Different Strokes. I like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I just love those shows because I felt like I could connect with some of the characters or some of the actors on those shows. And so it really inspired me to just go after my dreams. I didn't know that I was going to be an actor at that moment, but I knew that I saw something that I just liked.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It sounds like you really enjoy what you're doing as well, too. You got great influences. We'll get to some of your awards and some of your albums and where we can listen to some of your works and movies coming up. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com. Powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. Also on Facebook at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can also download and listen on SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And also watch the interview on YouTube as well. We're here with actor Lester Greene, who's born in Germany, raised in Texas. He's an actor, writer, rapper, and producer, and one-time played basketball.